Hey, it's Chiefs Chat with the guys. NFL season's here, at least the preseason is. I'm happy about that. We just played the Cardinals, lost 20-17. Again, it's preseason's a practice game. Even the referees are practicing. They're throwing flags everywhere. Flag here, flag there. It's not if the Chiefs deserve a penalty, they deserve it. It's just that kind of let these guys play and get in a rhythm. I think that's where some of the injuries may occur. They stop, and I don't know. It just ruins the rhythm of the game if you just let some of the stuff go that that doesn't matter. I don't know. What's your opinions on that? Should they let them play more, or do you think they should throw every flag on every play? I don't know. Kind of back and forth on that, but it just seems to me it ruins the flow of the game for both teams. Not just the homer I am in the Chiefs, but just for both teams. Anyway, key positions here. The offensive line look pretty good. They still have some work to do. Simmons looked really good. He is only going to get better. The left guard position, I'm kind of worried about. That position there, I'm not sold on it yet with Kingsley. I don't know if he's the answer or not. What do you guys think? I think a little bit more time will tell. I don't think he's horrible, but I'm just not completely sold on that position yet. Of course, and you got, the rest... Creed Humphrey, Trey Smith were good there. Then you got John Taylor and Taylor Moore. Who's going to win that position? The right tackle. Put in the comments who you think what your starting offensive line will be. Mine would be Simmons, Kingsley for now. I don't know who else you're going to get. Creed Humphrey, Trey Smith. And I'll go Taylor Moore. That would be my offensive line right there. So moving on to the next position, which would be defensive line. Got a lot of new young faces in there. I still need more time to figure out what your starting off or defensive line is going to be. But Spags, he's always moving people around. Secondary looking good. Again, new faces there as well. So, more time on that. I'll be able when we play Seattle this next game here, we'll be playing them in Seattle. I'm going to pay more attention to the defensive line and cornerbacks. Got to work on the middle of the field. I think that's where we need to work on the most. On defense, teams seem to kill us in the middle of the field. I think that is priority work there. Also, moving on to the next. Rice, League, NFL, please let us know what his suspension is going to be. I'm tired of waiting here and waiting for the answer. I think anywhere from 3 to 5 games here he's going to miss. What do you think in the comments below? How many games do you think he's going to miss? But we need to know something here so we know who we're going to have starting and practicing for the receivers that we do have. Again, I'm Chad Wright. Chiefs Chat with the guys, man. NFL season is here. Please subscribe, like. That'll really help us be able to get our goals and be able to live stream. I know there's a lot of competition out there with YouTube streamers. There's good ones, and I enjoy watching all of them. They all have their own perspective. All Chiefs up, and how about those Chiefs? RGR football, Chiefs concerns. I can't think of his name. The guy that works with 810 Sports. the young kid there, he's real good. I'll come up with his name in the next video. But there's a whole bunch of good ones, and we're gonna work at our craft and get it better. Bill and I are doing individual videos for now because we're having equipment difficulty, so we're gonna get that worked on. So during these preseason games, not worried about the winner. I'm worried about certain position groups getting better, and if the offensive line can get better, that would be the ideal thing, because here's the thing. At times your defense is going to have a bad day. You just need to score points. You need to score. If we, our defense is better than our first Super Bowl. We were just outscoring people. And even the season before that, when Tom Brady beat us in the AFC Championship game, we were just outscoring people, except for that game. It's a bit crazy. But one thing I will be paying attention to this year is the penalty yards against us and against the other team, and see how comparable they are, because always get people complaining about that the Chiefs get help with the referees, which I find to be very funny. Maybe there are certain games that it seems that way, but I can sit there and find plays that help the other team stay in it. And we had 113 penalty yards. I think we're the one, we get penalized a lot. So for anybody to say that, I guess they don't pay attention to statistics and really watch what's going on. If you're a hater, you're a hater. I'm okay with that. I'm just saying, I really need to say you hate the Chiefs. I'm okay with that. There's certain teams I cannot stand either. Bird's over there talking to me. So 113 yards, and then Cardinals had 47. Again, it's practice game for the rest. They're throwing flags over the back, under the leg, behind the back. Yeah, anyways, everybody's practicing. Even the referees are practicing. But hey, football's back. I can't wait. We're playing Seattle next game. Like, subscribe. Go Chiefs.